Hello everyone, this is Vikram Jethwani. In this episode, we'll talk about the concept of war. We have seen that countries go in war against each other for different reasons. Most of the times, the reason is land. But is that the only reason? We'll explore. First, we have to understand that there are different cartels in the world. I will talk about the 6 to 7 different cartels, the major cartels which operate during the war. The first one is, of course, the oil cartel, right? The second one is the equity market cartel. The third one is currency market cartel. The fourth one is commodities market cartel. The fifth one is the big pharma cartel. And the sixth one is, we should not forget, is the weapons cartel. War is the single largest activity which spikes all these cartels' businesses. And who are the consumers? All of us, all the people in this world. You cannot really escape out of these cartels and their products at all. Now, if you talk about the recent war, which is right now ongoing, the Russia-Ukraine war, we have seen that the oil prices spiked from $40 to $50 per barrel to $130 per barrel. That means 2 to 3 times increase in the prices. And what's the volume? What is the magnitude of production? Everyone is consuming oil. So that's the instant boost to the oil economies. Russia is the major producer of gas, and the gas prices are also increased worldwide. So that is giving an economic boost to Russia and all the other countries which are producing gas and oil. This includes Middle East countries as well. Now, you must have noticed, if you just connect the dots, you will notice that there is some connect between Russia and Middle East. Recently, Putin said that they can hire fighters from the Middle East region for war in Ukraine. That means they have some connect with the Middle East region. So cannot they have connect for this oil cartel? It's quite sure, because all these economies are going to get the instant boost. Likewise, we have seen the big pharma cartel recently in the COVID-19 episode. It becomes completely predictable that how the prices of medicines and vaccination and all the related services and products are going to be when these cartels operate, and they literally drive us to their point. And the relative impact is definitely on equity market, currency market, and commodities market, isn't it? Now, for example, I'm just talking in general that how these cartels operate. We just have to get the concept. Let's say when the president of a country says that we are going to talk to the other country about peace, for example, Russia says that they are going to talk with Ukraine president, immediately the impact is going to be reflected on equity market. Now, you must have seen that in the last 3-4 months, the equity markets were spiking up like anything, isn't it? All of a sudden, war is declared, crash. That means all the biggies, all the cartels that knew about the war, they could short sell. They could short sell very easily. So first of all, they spiked the market up, and they made us, people like us, retail investors like you and I, invest in the market and then crash it. And they can predict it. If you know that this big event is going to happen, that means you can predict the market, how it's going to behave tomorrow, or maybe in the next week, you know that. So you can take your call accordingly. So now I think you must have got the the concept of war, that immediately all these 6 to 7 cartels get benefited. And all of us are consumers of it. Likewise, the cartel of weapons, the cartel of currency market, all these markets work in tandem with each other. There are big operators behind these cartels, and they know exactly what they are doing. So that is the concept of war, how these wars are waged. This is not just about a political situation. It's a huge economic activity that gives instant fillip to certain groups of people and certain countries in a certain way. If you like this video, just subscribe to my channel, and we'll come up with more such analytical videos real soon. Thank you.